Hello YouTubers, Tross here, back playing more Kerbal Space Program. And we're fast forwarding a few days here so we can collect ore and refill our fuel. I'm planning on going to the Minmus station and then collecting that soil sample. I think it's a soil sample, or it's a crew report. Over near the station, but it's going to take a while to drive, so I'm planning on flying. And that's why I want to collect ore, so I can refill my fuel tanks, so I know I have a, full fuel, so I won't have to worry about it. I really shouldn't have to worry about it anyway. We should have plenty of fuel to get over there, but, I just wanted to make sure. We're approaching 100 units of ore here, and alright, we now have over 100. When the sun comes up, I'm also now going to start the here we go. The sun has risen. We are at day 20 now, so I think it's been like 7 days. So let's start producing fuel here. Our drill is probably... yeah, it's a little over warm, so it's not as efficiency. And you can see, oh wow, we are quickly making some fuel here. We're actually doing so quite efficiently, but we are actually going to run out of ore here. I was kind of hoping that the conversion ratio was better, but it seems like it isn't. So let's stop that, and in fact, let's stop harvesting. We're going to have plenty of fuel anyway, I believe. Let's retract the drill. Let it cool down. And let's check the map. So we are here. Here's Minmus Station. And here's the location we want to... well, what do we want to do there? EVA report, and unless I miss my guess, this is going to be a first of a series. It is up on the hill a little bit, so actually, alright, that is, I'm going to set that flag as a target. That flag is on the flats, it's right on the edge, and then from there we can drive. But it would take forever to drive over there currently. The sun has risen. We should be... yeah, nice flow of electricity here. Which we actually, at this point, probably don't really need. We do have these solar panels that are providing electricity, and there's actually 3 on the capsule. Okay, we have the capsule as our control from here point. Let's momentarily switch it here. And let's retract the landing legs. And turn off the brakes. And what is the status of SAS? It's disabled. That's good for now, but we'll want to enable it before we fly. Let's turn and face our target. It's I'd say like 6 meters. Oh, we're approaching it at 6 meters. That is the direction to our target right there. Alright, we're gonna... So weird that it says 9.2 meters per second. Turn on the brakes. Go up on our landing legs again. And let's turn on the reaction wheels here. And turn on the reaction wheels here. Turn on SAS. And I think we're all ready to fly. So, that is south-southwest. And, let's... We got stability mode. Let's control from here, though. So we know if we're facing directly straight up and down or not. So basically I'm going to lift up and then turn over to about 45 degrees and thrust and go to the map view so we can see how far we are going. So let's do that in 3, 2, 1. It helps if I enable the engines. Alright, we are ready now in 3, 2, 1. Why are we not pitching the... Okay. Controls are a bit backwards from what I expected. At this point, I don't think we need to go up higher, but we do need to get our velocity going the way we want. Yeah, it was going backwards. We're going like 6 kilometers up. Probably more closer to 10 now. And cut. Alright, that's good. Alright, we are going, yeah, high enough to orbit, but not fast enough. So we'll be coming down, not exactly where I wanted, but let's, I want to tilt this way a little. And now if I thrust, that should... Yeah. Move our trajectory over a bit. There we go, closer to where we want to go. And now we just recorrect. So there's the debris of the old rover. Here's the debris of our launch stage for this. We landed somewhere over here. We drove somewhere over here, and then like back to here, and then to here, and then to somewhere over here where we just took off from. Probably should have put a flag, but oh well, too late now. Here is our station. Here is where we landed at one point, which is about 1 kilometer away from the station. And which is approximately where we're heading now. And I believe we need to take this reading somewhere over here. Our current path should land us pretty close to that marker right here. Hopefully it will still be on the ice. And, well, we got some time, so let's, time warp here, and hopefully the rotation of the planet doesn't hurt us too much. Planet. It's a moon. It's not a planet. It looks like the rotation is going to hurt us a bit, so we can actually let's look at the map while we do this. Slow down a bit of our forward progress. Thrusting ever so slightly. And that should pull our path back so that it's still on the flats. And that looks okay. I actually want to tilt this way a bit. There we go. That is much more directly on the ice of the flats. So in theory, this is the direction we're headed. Which is almost directly towards that right now, but as we fall, we'll start going more down than forward. And it's just like landing now. Plenty of fuel. More than half a tank. Actually, it's just under 2/3 of a tank. Gonna be close to the edge over here, but I think we're still doing well. We do want to get up here for the reading, so alright, we are just about 2 kilometers up. We need to start slowing down. So let's do that. Let's this in surface mode. Alright, we're coming down about 20 meters per second. Just about coming straight down now. And we're still 500 meters up, so I turned off our engine because it's starting to get a little too slow. Just about at half a tank right now. Alright, let's start slowing down again. 14 meters, 10 meters per second. And we're 100 meters up or so. Five meters per second. $50 up. Alright, let's slow that down a bit more. And we bounced. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And we're a kilometer from that one marker, but really now we want to navigate to this navigation marker. Let's turn off our engines. We don't want to accidentally activate them. Thought I enabled the reaction wheels. Maybe that's why I had some trouble. This one is running, okay. It's disabled. We want you to control from here. That one can be left enabled. It's the weakest of our reaction wheels, so it should not cause a problem. Let's raise the legs. Settle down on our wheels, turn off the brakes, and roll out here. And I see the location just over this way, so not directly at that point, but not too far away. So we're like 3 kilometers from Minmus Station, just over a kilometer from that marker, and somewhere up this hill here is this point they want us to take these readings at. Well, our electric charge is going down, but not too bad. We still have a lot. Alright, we are now leaving the flats and going up this slope, actually much quicker than I wanted to. Really have to keep an eye. Just get holding down the forward key and not realizing how fast we're going. Caught a little bit of air and got a little squirrely there. But we should continue to slow down as we go up this slope at this point, so it shouldn't be an issue for much longer. Don't want to go much faster than like 8 meters per second, and even that may be a little on the fast side. Back to full charge now that I'm not going full throttle with the wheels here. It's a nice image if that didn't always pop up. Alright, let's apply a little more force here and actually turn. Apparently it's more this way. So it's more across the hill rather than up it. And, oh, here we are. Let's try slowing down without losing control or skidding out. Okay, we have just about come to a stop. There we go. Let's get out. And let's take an EVA report. Alright, let's keep that experiment. Alrighty. What's next? Another location to find observational inconsistencies. Where is this? Of course, it's further away. So let's look around here and why don't I spot it? Oh, because I probably disabled navigation. Okay, it's in this same direction, just further up the hill. That's not too bad. Let's jump up here and turn on the backpack a tiny bit. You can I'll be right back. Alright, so sorry about that. We are back though. We have him in the rover, so let's disengage the brakes and head out. A little bit of slippage here, but once we get moving, I'm sure we'll there we go, get a little more control back. So I'm probably going to go to this next location and take the reading and call it an episode, because starting to get close to the typical length that I try to keep these at, about 30 minutes. Yeah, we're doing pretty good now. Once we got moving, we stopped sliding around. We're actually picking up speed. How are we doing on electricity? We're down a little, but you know, the sun is still pretty low, and as our solar panels are more pointed at the sun as it rises higher in the sky, we'll collect more. And if we ever need to, we can stop and extend the large solar panels. I just don't like them being out while we're moving, because they can break very easily. Oh, and we're going like 10 meters per second, which is faster than I want to go. Just in case there's any bumps or anything, I don't want to have to try to prevent myself from flipping over while spinning through the air. Alright, we're doing good, but we got a ways to go. It looks like it's past this ridge here. So we'll continue on. Have charged up fully, it looks like. little steering correction to go more directly towards the point. Looks like we're going to come over the ridge here and probably go down the other side. I'm assuming there's a valley on the other side. Don't see any additional hills beyond, at this point at least. We're getting pretty up here. We're approaching 800 meters from the surface of the flats, although we've been higher before. Alright, a little bit of skidding there, but not too bad. I should slow down as we're approaching the ridge. Don't want to catch any air here. Alright, there is a little depression here. I'm wondering if in there is where the reading needs to be done. We're now almost 950 meters up. But we should start heading down in just a little bit. I would expect before we reach a kilometer up. You can see all sorts of things sparkling in the distance. At least I hope that shows up in the video. Oh, and we are just about to reach 1 kilometer up. And there we go. How are we doing? We still got a bit to go. Yeah, I do think it is somewhere over here that we need to take the reading. Alright, looks like we're about to start heading down here. Although the altitude just continues to tick up slowly. $1,024, and it's going back down now. Here's where I really need to watch my speed. It's going to start increasing without me doing anything. So I'm going to actually slow down a tiny bit. Get it down to maybe 7 meters per second. There we go. Expect after we take this reading, there's going to be at least a few more. I'm guessing there's going to be 4 or 5, because there were 5 for the temperature mission, so. Now under a kilometer up. We've picked up speed. We're almost back up to 8 meters per second. There we go. Let's go to this side of that rock, because this actually has us pointed more directly at the location where we need to take that reading. And let's start accelerating a little bit, because now we're going back uphill again. Although, again, yeah, I don't want to get going too fast. I also want to finish this episode up without taking too much more time. Past another rock. Ooh, actually, gotta watch that speed there. We're reaching new heights here. We're over 1.1 kilometers up now. How are we doing on distance? Alright, we are almost there. .2 kilometers up, and hopefully within a minute or two we will hit this location. And there we go. Let's stop. You can see actually some of the back wheels are losing traction, actually spinning backwards at times. Let's just apply the brakes now that we're under 2 meters per second. Alright. Let's EVA out. Take a nice leap and take an EVA report. Continue to the next location. Keep you alright. Gamma. Let's take a surface sample while we're here. Okay, that is south of our current location and through a little, I don't know if you call that a pass or what, but, well, it's someplace interesting. Might be better to go around this hill than over it. But that'll have to be next time. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then with more Kerbal Space Program.